Want to add this effortless, elegant draped blouse to your wardrobe? Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple, elegant draped blouse with a side tie knot. Hiya, welcome back to my channel. If you have been searching for that one sewing project that would help elevate your pattern making and sewing skills, this side draped blouse with structured shoulders and tie knots at the side is just perfect for you. It's versatile, stylish, and looks like it just walked right off a runway. And in this tutorial, I'll be walking you step by step through creating this design from drafting the pattern to the final stitches. So make sure to stick around and watch this video to the end to get all the full details. I'll also be sharing some styling tips and tricks to make sure that this blouse truly shines whenever you wear it. And if you're new here, don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials in my next tutorials. And these are the materials you need: your fabric, your lining, and your interfacing. So guys, for today's structured asymmetrical dress with side draped tie knots, the first thing for your pattern, the first thing you need is your full dress block like this. So before I continue talking about my pattern, I'll just like to lay out a quick disclaimer. Guys, I don't teach how to draft any of the basic blocks. I don't teach them on my YouTube channel. I teach them in my paid course, Introduction to Pattern Drafting for Beginners. So if you are interested in something like that, you can always reach out to me on Instagram or check out everything about the course on my website. Now this is the front of my basic dress block, and the pattern you need is your close fitting dress block, which is the one that has this double dart, that is this neck dart here and your waist dart right here. And we are going to be doing a lot of dart manipulation for today's blouse, because if you look at the blouse design, you would see that there are really no darts, there are no darts on the blouse. So we have to move these darts somewhere, so we'll be using a bit of dart manipulation to achieve all of that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to decide how long I want my blouse to be. And if you look at the picture, you see that it's quite a long blouse. So for me, I will just settle for about 34 inches. So I'll just measure 34 inches from my from the top here down. Now this is my 34 inches right here. Now I'm going to this is the hem of my blouse here now. So now right here, I'm going to extend the hem by 1.5 inches to create an A-line shape, and then I'm going to connect it to my hip right here. Now if you look at the blouse clearly, you would see that it's kind of like asymmetric, that it has a kind of asymmetric shape at the lower part. So to create that, on this side here, I'm going to go in by 2 inches or 2.5 inches. Now this is it right here. Now I need to connect this to somewhere around my waist, but I don't want it to be this is my waist level right here, but I don't want it to be connected to my actual waist level. So I'll just go down by maybe 1.5 inches from my waist level down. First measure the same 2.5 inches we measured here, measure it here, measure 2 inches instead. This one is 2.5 inches in, this one is what's it called, 2 inches in instead of 2.5 inches. Now from here, I'll now measure the 1.5 inches down. So yeah, this is where I want to connect this to. Now if you look at the blouse again before we continue, you see that this side is longer than this side, so we have to raise this up. We can't stay at the hem right here, so we can just do about maybe 3 inches up from here, and this is it. So I settled for 4 inches, so I'm just going to draw a line to this point here, and now we'll connect this to this here, and now we are no longer using anything here. So now let's move to this side. Now for this side, following the design of the blouse, I'm going to place my tape measure right here, and then I'll slant it like this and measure maybe about 8 inches or whatever you want, depending on how long you want that shape to be. So yeah, this is it. Now I'll just draw a line from here to this point, and then from here I'll just draw a line back to this point here, and now we have the shape of our hemline done. So now if you look at the blouse, you see there are no darts on it, so I'm going to take out this lower part this dart at the lower part. And to take that out, I'll first have to split this pattern into two, and this is it split up. So measure the dart intake you have here, and then you take it out from the side. So for me, I have like a 1 inch dart intake here. So from the side here, I'll just go in by 1 inch, and then I'm going to connect this back to my, this is my upper hip level. So I'll just connect it this way, and then I'll do the same also for this side. So this is my new side right here. Now I'm just going to shade this out just to show that I no longer have this dart right here. Now we need to join this back to the upper bodice, because looking at the design, you will see that there's no cut at the waist. Before we join this back to the upper bodice, we need to work on the upper bodice, and for that, you can also see that there are no darts on the upper bodice. So these darts, we can't just close them and forget about it. We have to move it somewhere, like so. This is where I'll be using a bit of darts manipulation. And now for me, I want to move these darts, I want to move it to the side. So you need to decide where you want to place it on the side. So for me, I'm settling for going down by 4 inches from this is my armhole level. So I'll just go down by 4 inches, and then I'm going to draw a line from my bust point here down to this spot here. So yeah, this is it done. Now I'm going to cut open one leg of this dart here, and also cut open one leg of this neck dart also, and then I'll cut open this line I just finished. I'll cut it all, everything will have to stop at the bust point here, both this line, and this line. And now this is it. So make sure you don't cut it off like I did. So first I'm going to close my waist darts, and then I'll tape it down. Then I'll also close this also. So I'll just place this on top of this. So everything is now transferred to the side right here, and that is all the dart manipulation I'm doing for the bodice. I'll do the same also for this side, so you can see what it now looks like. So yeah, this is it. This is the darts right here, the darts here and here transferred. So yeah, now let's move on to the structured shoulder, the extended structured shoulder of the blouse. So for that, I'm going to come right to my shoulder tip here, and then I'll go up by ½ inch. So yeah, this is it. Now I'm going to draw a line from this point back to anywhere at my shoulder line, so anywhere at the midpoint of my shoulder line. Now for the shoulder extension, from here I'll go out by 1½ inches. You can do more than 1½ if you want it, like if you want the shoulder to be more extended. Now at my armhole level here, I'm going to extend by 1 inch. From here I did 1½, so from here I'll do 1 inch. Now draw a slant line to connect both points. This is it. I'm just going to draw a straight line here. So yeah, this is my new extended shoulders. Now locate the midpoint of this line. So let's just say this is the midpoint, so I'll go in by 3/4 inches. So this is it. So now draw a curved line from here back to this spot, curved line here also. Now this is it right here. Now at the armhole level here, I'm going to go down at my side here. I'll go down by 1 inch. Now you use your French curve to just draw a curved line this way, and this is now the shape of my armhole plus my extended shoulders. So extended shoulders all the way here, and then I'll do the same also for this other side too. Now for the neckline, I'm not doing the neckline in the design picture. The one in this is kind of like a straight neckline, but I want to use this same neckline I have on my bodice. But the only thing is that I'm going to widen the neckline. So to widen it, I'll just at my shoulder tip here, I'll go in by 1 inch, and then I'll reconnect back to this neckline here. And this is everything we need to do for the upper body. So now I'm just going to join this back at the waistline. Look at this. Now you can see that there's a hole in the middle here, so just place a piece of paper underneath that just to cover up the hole. So yeah, this is it closed up. Now let's talk about the drapes at the waistline. So for the drapes, just decide where you want it to start from and where you want it to end. For me, this is still my waist, this is still my waistline here. So just come up. I'm going to go up by maybe 1½ inches. So yeah, this is where I want my drape to start from. So I'll connect from this. I'll just draw a straight line, that is a slash line from here. I want it to connect here at my waist level. Now for the upper end of the drape, I want it like around here. From my waist level here, I'll go down by 1 inch, and then I'll connect this from here to my upper hip level here. Now this is it. Please ignore this was a mistake when I was drawing my line. So yeah, this is where my drape will start and this is where it will stop. Now I'm just going to draw in slash lines into this to accommodate the slash and spread I'm going to be doing. I know a lot of people don't like slash and spread method, but that's literally the only thing we can do for this blouse. And these are my slash lines. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So now I'm going to cut this open at this point here, at this line here. So I'll just cut it open all the way here, but I'm not cutting it off, so just cut it open so we can spread it out by how much we want our pleats to be. So yeah, this is it done. So this is my drapes. This is how I'll be sewing it on my blouse. So this is it opened up. Now when I'm cutting this, I'll have to cut this way. Just follow the red line I drew before when I was. So yeah, and that's that. Now all you have to do now is to just add your allowances to this. 1 inch to the side, the armhole here, this is our armhole, ½ inch here, ½ inch at the shoulders, ¼ inch at the neckline, then this 1 inch at the side here also. This is our side here. So you got the drift all the way down. So I'm going to cut this out now just so that you can see the outline of the pattern. And this is the completed front. So now let's talk about the back patterns. Now this is my full basic back pattern. Now the only thing I'm going to be doing, I'm first going to do the same things I did for the front. That is, I'm going to close out this dart like I did for the front, that is taking it out of the side. Remember what I did when I was doing it for the front. You can just rewind it if you don't. So just rewind it to see how I closed this dart. And then I'm also going to extend the shoulder here, and then for this dart I'll show you how to transfer it somewhere else because I don't want it at this point anymore. Now this is it. I've removed the dart right here, so don't forget also the A line as we did for the front. Now this is the shoulder line extended and the neckline also extended. So now we need to transfer this dart here, and these two darts I need to transfer it. You can transfer it anyway, but I want to transfer mine to the shoulder. So locate where you want to transfer it to on the shoulders. This is me here, just this point here, and then I'm just going to draw a line from here back to my, and then you do the same also for this side too. So once I'm done, I'll just cut one leg of this open, and then I also cut this open all the way to that point right here. So yeah, this is it. So I'm just going to close this, and then I'll also close this. The dart is now automatically here, and that's it for the upper and lower part here. So you can decide to reduce the length of the dart if you want. For me, I want to do that, so I'm just going to reduce the length of the dart by 2 inches. So just mark 2 inches up from here, and this is it right here. Now you just reconnect from here back to this point, reconnect from here back to this point. That's it reduced. So you do the same for this part also. Now we can now join these two together at the waistline here. So you put a piece of paper in between here just to cover the hole here, like we did, exactly like we did for the front. So yeah, this completes it. Now remember that for the dress, look at the dress again, you would see that one side was longer than one side, so we had that asymmetric thing at the hemline. So we have to also do the same thing here. And then for the front, at this side here, that is for the shorter side, at the hemline we went up by I think 4 inches from the hemline here. So I'm going to do exactly that again. Yeah, this is it here. Now for this side, this is our normal full length, that is from the shoulders down, 34 inches length that we measured for our blouse. So there's no slit at the back, so I'm just going to connect a straight line from here down. and that completes it. So that's everything we have to do to the pattern. So to add allowances, 1 inch at the side, ½ inch at the armhole, ½ inch at the shoulder, 1/4 inch at the neckline, ½ inch, 1 inch at the side. And this is my front fully cut out, the front of my fabric fully cut out. I already ironed on my interfacing to the back, and then these are my two back pieces. Pretty much that's that. Now we can just move right ahead to sewing. The first thing I'll be doing is to sew my darts. These are my darts, my bust points here, so I'll just sew my darts, and then I'll do the same also for this side too, and then I'll do the same for the lining, and then I'll use the lining to turn in the neckline, the armhole, and also the hem right here, just to give it like a finished look. So, and then I'll also do the same for the back. So I'll just do all of that now, and then I'll show you what the result looks like before we can now talk about the drapes at the waist side. So guys, this is the blouse, this is the front, this is what the dart manipulation we did, this is what it has done to the bust of the front. Now let's just do the pleats of the blouse, and then I can just like finish up the blouse rather, and show you what it looks like. This is the back. Before I continue with the pleats, this is the back. These are my two back pieces. So you fix your zipper in the middle, and that's that. So let me just show the pleats, and then we'll just finish up the blouse. So yeah, this is it pleated up right here. So all I have to do is to just stitch this down at this point here, just to keep it in place. Then I'll iron the pleats down just so that everything lies flat. So once I'm done doing that, you can leave it this way, but me, I want to go further by just like at this point here. I'm just going to reach it up a bit, and then just sew like a gather stitch here, just to have that reaching effect right here. So, and that's that. So once I'm done doing that, I'll just lay my back on top of this, and then I'll sew at the sides, 1 inch at the side, and 1 inch at the other side, and that completes it. So I'll just do all of that now, and then I'll show you what the final thing looks like.
And here's the final outfit, guys. You can pair it with a pencil skirt for your casual workwear fit, or pair it with wide leg trousers and a jacket for an elegant dinner look. Don't forget to tag me if you do recreate this design, so I can see how you styled yours. If you enjoyed this tutorial, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section what sewing project you would like to see next.